What is up, everyone? NightFury here from Tales of the Tome, and we are back officially with our boy Red. Now, things are all back to normal, so to speak. There are still the new mechanics of the game that we haven't quite gotten to yet. Hopefully we'll see some of those coming up here soon. But we are at the start of the Quarter Qlashes, and we are first. And I gotta say, I'm extremely nervous. Mainly because we only have Pikachu, and I have no idea where the rest of our Pokemon are. Where's my Pumpkaboo, man? What have you done with her? Where's my Litwick? Where are any of them? What have you done with my Pokemon? Anyway, now, without further ado, let us begin the Quarter Qlashes. You quickly take your position on the side of the arena and wait for the announcer's call as hundreds of disgruntled battlers and spectators pour through the doors. A harried-looking staff member thrusts a card in your hand, numbered 15, and points you towards a place to stand. Another battler, someone from this city, toddles up to you excitedly.
Hello, youngster.
Hello, sir.
Isn't this a pile of apples? We get to battle in Kobukan's own battle hall. I've seen a few pictures of this place, but I never thought I'd get to go in. Woo!
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been here a few times, but it still makes me gasp how big it is.
You've been here a few times? What's that about then, youngster?
Yeah, I'm actually part of the Kobukan battle team.
Bless me, I've been talking to a celebrity.
Huh, not really, sir. It's pretty early in the year. This'll be the battle team's first real challenge.
Well, good luck with that then. What's your number?
15.
Oh, I'm 16.
Huh, I guess we might be battling each other then.
Just my luck. Oh well, I figured I'd get smacked down by some whippersnapper sooner or later. Still, coming here all the way from Viridian just to be eliminated in the opening round of battles.
Sorry, sir. If it makes you feel any better, I only have one Pokemon on me right now.
Oh, I've only had 2 Pokemon in my entire 68 years. And one of these is brand new. Gift from my granddaughter, I guess. It was. Yes, it was a gift from my granddaughter, it was. That's what the story I'm going with.
Cool.
Anyway, speaking of my granddaughter, she's the announcer for this event, don't you know?
Huh? Last time there was an event with an announcer, I think a random student took the microphone. Is she a student here?
No, she's... Well, I'm sure you'll recognize her soon.
Ahem. The old man raises his cane and points at the announcer's booth. Straining your eyes a bit, you think you vaguely recognize the figure. She seems to be fretfully talking into a Pokegear, pacing back and forth. No, Io, this won't work. You promised we'd co-host. My crew delayed for as long as we could, but the event's about to begin, and you're still not here. Then... what do you mean you're still in Paldea?
She's always like this before a show, but the moment the spotlight shines, it's all class and control with her. Now, ain't you happy to learn a bit of celebrity gossip about the Lycia?
Absolutely. Who is Lycia?
Huh? Don't you watch any TV, young man? She's the contest champion.
Oh, of Kobukan?
No, young man, of the world. She's the niece of Wallace, the previous contestant champion.
Oh, right, Wallace. I think he teaches at this school.
So cavalier. You Kobukan students are really something else. You're not phased at all.
To be honest, sir, I've got a lot going on. Maybe I'd be a bit more gobsmacked if I had time to process, but... Hiccup? Hi, Janine.
Lady Troubles, young man? Ooh, I'll leave you at it. Boy, that's a fine-looking piece, if I do say so myself.
I thought that you were gone.
I was.
A little bit. For a couple days. I'm sorry. Are you mad? No, I'm just processing. I had to change a bunch of plans based on you leaving the team, and I've just gotten used to the new paradigm. So I need to figure out if I can just seamlessly revert to the previous plan. What changes did you make? Battle number 1! Would you please take your position? We're almost 3 hours late. What? Janine wordlessly holds up a card, much like your own, that says number 1 on it. I figured you were our best shot at placing in the national tournament. When you left, I signed myself up. You signed yourself up a couple days ago? But you got the number 1 spot? Yeah. Just a coincidence, though. It's random. At least it's meant to be. Damn. I guess that means you'll be beating me in a quarter clash somewhere down the road, then. Maybe. I just got back here. How's the school? I'll be real. Things have been better. A lot of people are still mad at you, but most people are too wrapped up in their own secrets being exposed. Still, you shouldn't expect to be winning any popularity contests anytime soon. Damn. I still have your back, though. Huh? It was a dumb move to try and keep this power of yours secret. Obviously, it made you look suspicious as hell. But I don't care if you're a red-haired little blue man from Ultra Space, as long as you win battles for me. Thanks, Janine. That really means a lot. Just out of curiosity, though, do you have mind control powers? No, I do not. All my power does is make people and Pokemon understand what I'm feeling. That's actually a bit disappointing. If you did have those powers, I bet they would help you out in your battles a bunch. I already have the ability to make Pokemon listen to me as soon as I catch them. Isn't that enough? If there was some combination of abilities or powers that would let you become Kobukan's champion right now, then yeah, I'd say that's enough. Well, I'll do my best, ma'am. Don't worry too much about it. No battle team member has ever been eliminated in the first round of the Quarter Clashes, and we've had much larger teams before. You should focus on talking to the other team members. A lot of them are on the fence about you. They're not sure what to think. They've had enough time to calm down, but they're still in a position where they can be easily swayed one way or another. Winning your battles would be a good start, but after that, you'll need to give a hell of a speech. We're having an emergency meeting tomorrow to discuss, well, everything. Have it ready by then. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. There's a lot of people in the school that I need to talk to, but fixing things with the battle team is definitely on my radar. Good. I don't want to think that making the battle team smaller, more personal, was a mistake, even if it means we're more easily sidetracked by stuff like this. So prove to me that wasn't a poor decision. I'll do my best, ma'am. ×3. I know you will. Battler number 1. Take your place, please. Okay. I only have Shockjaw, but that should be fine, right? I mean, if I can't beat the first trainer in my first QQ match, maybe I really have no business being at Kobukan. Oh great, what now? Knight, I would have a word with you. I'm about to go have my first battle. This will only take a minute. Besides which, as I am the regional champion of 2 regions, I would hope my position affords me at least a couple minutes of delay, coming off the 3-hour delay we've already endured. God knows it conveys no other benefits. Right. I see you have tasted defeat, and you have come back to try again in spite of it. Yeah? The drama of running away from the school, then coming back at the last possible minute, notwithstanding, it appears I may have misjudged you. So I offer this advice with the full sincerity of a person in my position, attempting to do well. Some defeats you cannot come back from. Huh? There will be consequences for failure from now on, Knight. Once defeat has its claws in you, every fresh defeat draws more blood. Every battle you've had up to this point has been one that can be won or lost, with little effect on your sheltered life. But make no mistake, if you fail to win the first round of the Quarter Qlashes, no matter how much shame you may have felt before, it will pale in comparison to the infamy of being the first battle team member to lose in the first round. This sincere advice sounds a lot like a threat. Take it as you will. Now I take my leave of you. I was going to say I must go. Yeah, no he wasn't. Yep, this is basically the dev team telling us that our choices now have real consequences. So, hopefully, because I know I'm not the best at Pokemon battling, hopefully I don't suffer too much from my stupid mistakes. Eventually, all the battlers take their place, and a very frantic-looking Lycia takes to the stand. You watch her take a quick breath, and she dashes a dazzling smile as her voice booms into her microphone. Okay, VTuber persona. That'll work. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first round of the 228th annual Quarter Qlashes! I'm so sorry about the delay, but I'm sure the roaring hot battles we're about to see will more than make up for it. That's what I like to hear. It's me, the one and only Lycia, World Contest Champion, ready to announce for you. I'll be your host for all the Quarter Clash battles in the greater Inspira area this round, so I hope you don't get bored of me. Awesome, awesome, you're awesome. Now, I'm sure all the battles happening in this round are going to be super exciting, but I can really only commentate on one battle at a time. So, if I don't get your individual battles a play-by-play, then don't feel bad. Lycia's still watching you. Love you, hearts. 10 battles at a time? 20 different battlers? No way she can watch all of us at once. But it's nice of her to say that anyway. I think I get why this girl's so popular. Now, let's do a quick little interview with one of the battlers before getting started. You all know I like to shine the spotlight on promising trainers. How about... Huh? She's looking right at me? You. Oh. Hi there, battler number 1. How do you feel having the first number in the entire Greater Inspira area Quarter Qlashes? Feels pretty good, Lycia. That's great! Now, what's your name, and what are you hoping to accomplish today? My name is Janine Koga, and I aim for nothing less than an overwhelming, dominating victory. Wow! Big words from our challenger here. Do we think she can do it? Awesome! Awesome, heart! Are you a student at Kobukan, then? Technically, I'm the captain of the battle team. Captain? That's amazing! She really is number 1, folks! Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Huh. Janine actually looks a tiny bit sheepish in front of all these people. Well, if you're the captain of battle team, then you must be heading to the very top, right? You're aiming to get the national tournament? Janine leans into the microphone and says just 2 words. At least. Powerful words from Janine Koga, future champion of Kobukan, no doubt. I certainly wouldn't want to face her. Looking past Janine, where she walked from, you see that her opponent seems particularly green in the face. Well, I think we've all waited long enough, haven't we? Let's get these battles started, ladies and gents.
Alright, whippersnapper. Time to show me what the battle team of Kobukan Academy is all about.
It'd be my pleasure, sir.
I'm gonna kick your ass, kid.
Wait, 2 Pokemon?
What, lad? Weren't you listening? This entire round will be double battles.
Oops. I've been out of the region for a bit, so I guess I missed the part where they told us that.
Looks like I've got the upper hand here, then.
Maybe, but I'm still confident in Shockjaw. Come on, bud, let's do this. Level 3 and level 7. I don't know, dude. I think you're gonna go down. Yeah. Oh no, he used Harden. Whatever shall I do? Well, that happened.
By Jove, that's quite a performance, young man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Fun, bah! I've never been defeated so easily. I had a whale of a time, but I can't imagine it was any more fun for you than taking candy from a baby.
Well, it's the first battle of the first round of the Quarter Qlashes. Some matchups are going to be a bit unbalanced.
Well, lad, if you're going to sweep me off to the side, I hope to see you at the top. My pride as an old codger won't permit anything less.
I'll do my best, sir. Saying that a lot today.
See that you do, young man. Oh, and I'll put in a good word for you to my granddaughter. You know, the Alicia. Surely you remember now.
I really appreciate that, but I swear I'd never heard of her until a couple of minutes ago.
The hell is wrong with you, boy?
Shortly after, the battle finishes and everyone leaves the stadium's pit to make way for the next 20 battlers. Wow, wasn't that amazing? Janine's Venomoth showed absolutely no hesitation in its attacks, and the sparkles of its toxic scales were gorgeous. Perhaps our champion Janine has some potential as a coordinator. What, like those girls who wear skirts and dance with their Pokemon? Apparently there's actually a lot more to it than that. You don't have to be a girl for one. Weird. I don't get why anyone would want to be a coordinator when you could just battle. But I guess it's just not for me. Different strokes, different blokes. Go talk to your friends. Huh? Classes are out for the rest of the week because of the Quarter Qlashes. So this is the perfect opportunity to talk to some of the people who were hurt last Saturday and patch things over with them. I'm surprised you care about, well, my friends. Speaking of which, I haven't checked my... Okay, let's see. I've got scenes ready for Tia, May, and Rosa. Alright. How's everyone else looking? Let's see here. Ah, I see they pulled Nessa from my list, given that she was at -2 points. Let's see. Okay. Actually, that's a good question. I haven't seen Sabrina yet all week. Hope she hasn't run off like I did. Courage level 5. I'm pretty sure my courage is at like 3 or 4. Let's take a quick look at that. Courage is level 1. Okay, okay, cool. Alright, I gotta raise up my stats as well, too. Okay. Really? That actually makes me a bit sad. I'm not heartless, you know. I mean, sure, I'm strict, but I've always said that working together is the best way to succeed as a team. Wait, sorry, I didn't mean to imply you were heartless or anything. You're so tough. It's surprising to hear that you care about my friendships, even if they're not battle team friendships, you know? Okay, I see where you're coming from. You shouldn't confuse toughness with antisociality, though. One definitely doesn't imply the other. Right. Anyway, go on. I'll keep an eye on the next battles in the first round in case I see anything interesting. Alright. Thanks, Janine. I don't believe in people. I don't have faith. I look at the evidence and figure out from that if they're a person worth having in my team. Not everyone does that. A lot of people who do believe in others are going to be really hurt by this. And they'll take that out on you, so harden your heart, Hiccup. That's good advice. I wish I could take it. Okay. Hey, man! Hey. What are you doing? Going to grab some chips from the vending machine. I'm planning on watching a few more battles. Thought I'd get some refreshments while the second round is getting ready. I getcha. Hey, are we cool? Yeah, we're cool, man. Thanks. I should probably let you know that I think I have this power as well. Huh? Yeah, Pokemon listen to me, you know? Same as you. Of course, the whole bit about people feeling what I feel part. Don't know how that shakes out with all this. Wait, is that why we've been syncing up? I asked Professor Oak and he said no. Probably. But I didn't tell him that I thought I had Phrenergy as well, so, you know, maybe that's it. I'm sorry. Huh? I had no idea that you had Phrenergy. Man, you're saying it like it's a disease or something. Far as I can tell, Phrenergy is exclusively a good thing. I've got a question. Can you lie? Nope. Never have been. Huh. Maybe that's one of Phrenergy's side effects then. Some sort of forced honesty. Or maybe we just realize when we're younger that no one believes our lies anyway? Yeah, who knows? How's the school? Can't lie, it's been pretty bad. Everyone's really upset, and a lot of people have given up on the school year already. Ah, shit. Hey, don't look so down, buddy. People will cheer up eventually. You just gotta wait for them to be in better moods. What? Wait, you don't know about moods? I mean, I know what a mood is, like the noun. Yeah, it figures. A popular, friendly guy like you've probably only ever had to deal with people in good moods, huh? Hey, I grew up with Blue yelling at me pretty much every day. Yeah, but you realize he likes arguing, right? Dude's never happier than when he's yelling at someone. Huh? Whatever, dude. Here, let me explain how moods work. From now on, characters will have moods. Depending on the character's personality, their mood will change day by day. You increase or decrease the mood of a character by increasing or decreasing your bond level with them. If their mood is positive at the start of the day, your bond level with them will increase. If it is negative, it will decrease. Moods slowly return to neutral over time, so keep an eye on the moods of characters you want to become closer to. There are no additional benefits to raising a mood over 10, so if your favorite character already has a mood of 10 or more, try increasing your bonds with another character. Finally, your socials page now displays a person's current mood. Let's take a quick look at that, shall we? Let's look at Hilbert. Hilbert's mood today is -3. The next day is still -3, and he's moody.
Yeah, that definitely tracks.
Who else is... I mean, I definitely need to talk to him. Ooh, depression. Blissful, okay. Well, that's Tia. She's always happy. Wow, yeah, everyone's looking pretty... Oh, there's Nessa. -1 points. Yeah. Distant. Okay. Well, you get it? I guess I do. I don't know, though. Leaving a person alone after a while just because there's no additional benefits feels kind of manipulative. It's not. Figuring out when people need their space is just part of putting effort into a relationship. Which is something most of us have to do. I guess. You'll get used to it, bud. Now, I think there's a bag of torchips calling my name, so I'll see you later. Oh yeah, see you back at the dorm. What? Nothing, I'll tell you later. Alright. You're just about to leave the garden when you notice someone walking around the corner. Hey! A hiccup! You came back! Whoa, I didn't expect such a positive response. We're business partners, aren't we? I always make sure to pay the people who invest with me. And when you were gone, I thought I'd have to mail you your dividends. Like, use actual snail mail. Do you know how much time that would take? My profit margins would be absolutely ruined. Oh. I'm kidding, dude. Oh? Then why? It's complicated. I don't think you're a bad dude, for one. I've worked with some bad dudes before. Some people are just scared of commitment. The moment they sign a contract, it's like a switch flips in their head that says bail. I did bail, though. Yeah, but you came back. The one thing I can't stand is when people just ghost me. So... excuse me. Yeah, but you came back. The one thing I can't stand is when people just ghost me. So thanks for coming back. So, do you have mind control powers? This is going to be all I'm doing for the next week, isn't it? You explain the true nature of Phrenergy to Gardenia. Well, that sounds like a fat load of Taros crap. But you know, I was already primed to believe that you had mind control powers, so honestly, the goalposts have shifted so far that I make you feel empathy is kinda reasonable. Besides, there's one other thing that makes me believe you. My wallet? I mean, if you're willing to pay me to believe you, I'll take it. But that wasn't what I was thinking, no. No, the reason I believe you is... 'cause I believe you, dude. Something is out there. This unbelievable, this wild. No way I shouldn't believe it. But I do. And I guess that's 'cause I can tell you're telling the truth. That seems like a... tautology? There's no way you know what a tautology is. Wait, does that mean I used that word correctly? Whatever, dude. Looks like there's going to be a little bit weirder between us. Things are going to be a little bit weirder between us. Between you and everyone in this school, really. But it's not like I'm going to hold anything against you or anything. We have a deal, and I never back out of deals, unless the contractual provisions have undergone no modifications resulting in the pecuniary determinant to my interests. Huh? Don't worry about it. Alright. Oh, by the way, here's your dividends. I was saving them for you. Gardenia hands you 150, 3 days worth of investments. Thanks. You turn to leave when, hey, yeah? People are going to be more suspicious of you now. Yeah, I get that. I get it, and I don't blame them. I'm used to it. Whenever I talk to someone, people think I'm trying to get money from them, so, you know, I don't really have any friends. Just business partners. And I think that you might see something similar. Don't let it get to you, Hiccup. Alright, Gardenia, thanks. Alright, now, where should I go first? Ah, boy. Definitely need to talk to people. Yeah, no, not me. I think she's gonna be very upset with me. Oh, I can't go. Oh, I can't go to these places. Okay, really quick, because I mean, I know Hilbert's moody, but I do need to talk to him, so let's try that. I'm gonna save really quick. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. As you walk towards your dorms, you're surprised to see your roommates standing around in the lobby. They all carry bags or suitcases with them. Bye, then. Don't be so dramatic. We'll still see each other at lunch. Whatever, man. I'm still gonna miss you, even if you want to be all moody about it. I'm sorry, I had to think for a moment about his voice. I will miss you too. And Ethan and Hiccup, of course. I wish Ethan wasn't mad at us. We need to give him, like the rest of the school, time to cool down. We can apologize after. The same goes for Hiccup. Huh? Surely you must be aware that Hiccup has returned. Man, I had no idea. I knew. I didn't care. Hilbert's fist tightens around the small vanillite-shaped nightlight you bought him. I wonder where he'll be dorming. I wonder if he's really got mind control powers. Sharon ruined a lot of my plans, a lot of everyone's plans, but even so, I care more about Hiccup's well-being than my own. Sounds like Sharon was right. Or maybe Hiccup was. How would this differ if he had said something? If he had protected himself? Do you have any proof that this is not the ideal outcome for the majority? Pathetic. You're trying so hard to rationalize this away. Who's the easiest to pin the blame on? Hiccup, Sabrina, and Sharon. Anything else is just overcomplicating the issue. Ease of comprehension does not equal truth. Who cares about the truth? You should, man. I was lying to May and I nearly ruined things for us. That's your fault for bringing another person into your life. The only way to go, on that note, is by yourself. Goodbye, Brendan. It's been a pleasure. Hey, man, can I ask you something? Of course. How do I get smart? What do you mean? Brendan, you're emotionally intelligent. You've got an excellent sense of design. You're fastidious. Nah, man, I'm not asking about any of that. It's like, you. How do I be more like you? If you think of me as intelligent, you might want to consider the events of last Saturday. It was my own utter stupidity that caused that. Dude, just listen to how you talk. This is your second language, but you speak like you're a freaking politician. Well, that was the dream. But a tendency towards sesquipedalian loquaciousness does not imply intelligence. The ability to paraphrase is a far stronger indicator. Brendan, you're plenty intelligent. I've seen how much your girlfriend adores you, and you her. Anyone who can engender that level of passion must be doing the right thing. Is there some reason you're worried about your intelligence? Did you two hear something on Saturday? Let's talk about this later, bro. Very well. We'll have plenty of room in our dorm together after all. We're dormant together, dude? Again? I'd rather like to if you have no objections. I found you to be a reliable friend, and your presence doesn't come with the complicated feelings of our other roommates, though I'll miss them. Awesome, dude! I'd love to do that then, dude. Looks like the band's not splitting up after all. Perhaps not, or at least not entirely. So, yeah, what do you think about Licia? She's kind of like super famous, and her style is like... Your former roommates walk out of earshot. So you decide to leave. Cool. Great. I should... these two were the other ones that had a negative reaction to me. As you walk towards Aura Hall, you see Leaf's roommates talking with each other. They seem to be waiting for something or someone. They all carry bags or suitcases with them as well. Guess this is it then. Hang on, I gotta think about the voice for a sec. I'll miss you guys. Oh, we'll still see each other, May. We take fire classes together after all. Yeah, and we still, like, chat at lunch. We can still, like, chat at lunch or whatever. I don't like change.
Change is good. You can't ever really know what your goal is unless you take that step to walk toward it.
I'm guessing I'm going to miss your unfailing optimism in my new dorm, Bianca.
No, you won't.
Huh?
We're dorming together in the new dorm, too.
Wait, how do you know?
Because I'm friends with Nate, and I know Hilbert wants to room with Nate, and I know you want to room with Hilbert, and I want to room with you and Hilbert, so it just makes sense we room together.
Oh, because they're all from Unova. Duh. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess that's true. Are you sure that you want to dorm with Hilbert, though? You're kind of setting yourself up for a really tough time.
I'm already the gopher for the entire school. It might be nice to help a single person for a while. Besides, Miss Miriam is always saying that the most important part of a nurse's job is handling different personalities.
Rock on. Thanks, Bianca. Well, I'm glad that you two will still have a friendly face to fall back on. What do you mean, Serena? Aren't you rooming with Caleb? Yes, but it's not as I dreamed it. Hey, isn't the entire reason you tried to get on the student council so you could dorm with him? No. Not entirely. We've had some conversations since then, and things are different. I wanted this, but I don't know. This seems too sudden. Hilda. Sorry. No, May, it's alright. This is rather funny, isn't it? I'm like a hound hour chasing cars. I have no idea what to do when the cars stop. Don't worry about it, Serena. You'll figure it out. And Caleb's a great guy, super gentlemanly. Yes, he is. Oh, trouble in paradise. Well, what are your dorm plans, May? I'm dorming with Brandon. He says he found a guy to dorm with, so I guess I'm going to meet some new people. I'll sure miss you guys, though. Well, like Serena said, we'll see each other at lunch. Classes, stuff like that. Maybe we can even meet up in clubs. Is there a chance you'll join the Coordinators Club? Technically. How are things with Brendan? It was difficult, but we've agreed we're going to talk to each other more openly about everything. It was dumb that Hiccup had to be accused of having mind control powers to get us to do that.
What do you think about him?
I do not believe it's possible for someone with his personality to do the sort of thing Sharon accused him of, even if he does have these powers. He goes out of his way to do shit for me, even if I told him not to. It's a tiny bit annoying, but that kind of guy isn't going to be some evil mastermind, you know?
Well, I don't think he's a mind controller. That's an extremely rare Esper power. If he had that power, I'm pretty sure none of us would know.
Oh yeah? Where are you getting that from?
My AP Psychology class.
Yep, that'd do it. Alright, let's go. I've got my battle in a while, so...
Have you ever noticed how we only ever stand around and talk about boys?
The girls walk out of earshot. You decide to leave. Guess I'll go over here. As you get closer, you hear the sound of a fight. Proceed? You may want to go to the city first to pick up more Pokemon. Wait, can I go to the city? Wait. Can I? Yeah, I want to go pick up my Pokemon. As you walk towards the Pokemon Center, you pass by the seaport and see Grusha and Jasmine sitting on the dock, talking. You quickly hide behind a fire hydrant. This conveniently red-shaped fire hydrant. Oh, he's not looking good.
Could be worse, Grusha. The doctor said that it was a miracle that you didn't get more seriously hurt.
I don't care if it could be worse. I'm sick of being a miracle. Oh, it's a miracle that you survived that snowboard through your chest, Grusha. Oh, it's a miracle that your heart is still even beating with the arrhythmia, Grusha. Oh, it's a miracle that you didn't get seriously injured for having a heart attack and falling off the stage in front of the entire school, Grusha.
I'm sorry.
Maybe it would be better if the next time wasn't a miracle.
No, how dare you, Grusha? How dare you? You need to stick around. You're an amazing person and a brave, kind man. You've got far too much to give the world to give up now.
Right. I've got so much to give the world. Like what? What can I even do now? I can't snowboard anymore. As a Pokemon trainer, I'm mediocre. I can't even get elected to the student council when Hiccup basically gave us the keys to the front door. I can't even start a family someday. My heart will give out. Isn't that something? I'm gonna butcher this, whatever language it is. I'm guessing Spanish. Por mi, I'm sorry. I can't even try. Of course. Who would even give me a chance? I'm a ticking time bomb. It's a miracle I'm still alive. But these miracles will run out eventually.
There's still something you can offer the world, Grusha.
I love you too much to ask you to tell me what, because I know you can't. You can give the world something, Jasmine. You can fight for others. You do. I'm just waiting for my last miracle.
You can fight for others too, Grusha.
Sure, and when I'm there on the front lines next to you, if I just keel over, what will the person I'm fighting for think?
It's not easy for me, Grusha. In some ways, you actually have it easier than me.
Oh yeah? How do you figure?
When you're not actively having a heart attack or recovering from one, you're fine. But I'm tired. I'm always tired. Standing up takes active effort. Even when I'm lying down and trying to sleep, I'm exhausted. I know you struggle, Grusha. I absolutely do, and I never try to say that I have it harder than you, or that your struggles are anything less than mine. But I struggle too, and I still try to do things. I still try to live.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for.
I just don't see the point of doing anything, when all that could be taken away in a moment, you know? What if I start trying to live again? What if I have hope, and then someone plays a Halloween prank on me that puts me in the hospital permanently? It doesn't seem worth... It doesn't seem worth it.
But that's true of anyone. The healthiest, strongest woman in the world could be hit by a bus tomorrow. Does that invalidate her life?
I mean, that woman would be, what, Cynthia? Cynthia and I are operating slightly different wavelengths.
Hiccup, then. He's a student just like you. When Sharon did that awful thing and Hiccup left the school, does that invalidate all the good he did while he was here?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, I don't think it does. It's disappointing to hear he was keeping that secret from us, but I can understand why he would.
Wait, you think he really does have mind control?
Well, yes, I don't think Sharon was lying.
He wasn't lying, but he was dead wrong. Hiccup is way too much of a goody two-shoes to be doing half the stuff Sharon said he was.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I've always found you to be a splendid judge of character, so if you think he's innocent, he must be.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say innocent, but he definitely wasn't mind-controlling people to vote for him or anything. If he was the kind of person who was willing to do that, then he wouldn't have let Sharon get one word out of his mouth.
We should probably head back to the hospital.
Great. So that they can send me back to the school's infirmary until the next big thing happens, and I have to go back to the hospital? I thought I was a snowboarding champ, not a ping-pong champion. If I have to see that Maldita infirmary one more time... She's a nice lady, so I feel bad saying this, but I'm getting really sick of seeing Miss Miriam's face.
Things will be alright, Grusha, I promise.
You can't. But thanks.
I think I would very much like to go snowboarding someday.
Grusha and Jasmine walk out of earshot. You decide to head to the Pokemon Center to pick up the rest of your party. It's strongly recommended that you pick up your starter Pokemon, Ghostlight. Further, it's unclear if you will have time to switch out your Pokemon again before the Quarter Qlashes end. You may want to pick up your strongest Pokemon. Yeah, duh. Okay. Here's what we've got. Who's Gabriel again? No. Not you. No. Hang on. Okay, I've got Ghostlight and I've got Shockjaw. I don't remember catching that particular Pokemon. Anyway, I need Yuri. And definitely Mozart. I don't remember catching you. But this is definitely something I would have named you, right? What are my stats at? Okay. Azula and Hydra. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Alright. Meh. Let's see what's going on over here. You hear the sound of a fight. Oh wait, it's still the same day. As you walk towards Pledge Hall, you quickly see three figures engaged in a pitched battle with a Ninetales. It howls fiercely as hail rains down in the middle of an otherwise sunny day. Damn, what's with this thing? Its movements are too erratic. It's too strong. Gah, I didn't see that coming. Oh really? You didn't see it using Blizzard for the 5th time? It's not like that's all it's been doing. Well, you're sure not helping either. I don't like them, but shouldn't your poison types be able to hit it really hard? They would, if I wasn't getting freeze hacked every goddamn second. This internal argument is not helpful. Then maybe you should try harder to make sure your Pokemon don't get hit. Oh, sure. Let me take a second to teach my Skorupi Fly. If you two were ducking out of the way of the hits all the time, maybe I wouldn't be its only target. If I didn't avoid its attacks, I would go down in a single blow. Well, you might as well, for as much as you're being. May I suggest that you leave this fight to us for a moment and go fetch your stronger Pokemon? You guys can't hold this thing for half an hour by yourself. I think perhaps we do not need to. Huh? I'd like to test something. Great, he wants to test how quickly can I die. Don't worry, I'll save you, Sharon. Halt! It's not attacking me. As I thought, this Ninetales is trained. What? My Pokeball worked on it before it broke out, though. Yes, it's wild, but it's been given a command. For some reason, it's staying here at Pledge Hall. Now I wonder who might be responsible for this. Ugh, this shit again. Do you have a better explanation for this? Who else could command a wild Pokemon to stake out a specific location for so long? I am beyond certain that Hiccup is responsible for this. He's not even here anymore. He is, actually. Really? I mean, really? Yeah, I saw him flying right around 1400. Of course he did. He was on top of a dragon Pokemon I've never seen before. Of course he was. Well, that's why we're here then. He needed us to distract so that he could sneak into the Quarter Qlashes. Of course, it's so simple. I hate him. How would us being here help him do that? I don't know, but I do know I'm right. I got a question. Ask away. How did you know about all that stuff on Saturday? I have no power, no ability to convince people to do what I want, or ability to extract information directly from another's mind. No ability to hide in the shadows and follow him as he plotted. I made note of who he coordinated with, but no more than that. All I did was talk. I simply talked to everyone he talked to. I listened to them, and all I heard was praise. Gushing, effusive praise. I saw how they were robbed of their agency under his spell. Not once did it occur to them that they can solve their own problems or seek out other help. I am genuinely surprised that he came back. I regret what I did, and my choice in allies could not have been worse. I owe Sabrina a deep and heartfelt apology, which I will deliver as soon as I find her. However, I do not regret the outcome of my actions in regard to Hiccup Knight. He needed to be stopped. If you're going to say a bastard, please save it. I'm fully aware. I was going to say right. Wait. Power corrupts. No matter how good you are, if you have everything you want, then you want everything. But you did it the dumbest way possible. Whereas your contributions to his campaign were the height of intelligence. That... you can't prove anything. What are you talking about? Small potatoes. Nothing worth thinking about anymore. We're all on the same side. Then, can we get back to fighting the Ninetales? I no longer believe that it is an active danger to anyone at this school, as long as people entering or exiting Pledge Hall give it a wide berth. Silver, let's go get your other Pokemon. You don't think we should get an instructor to deal with it? I'd rather not confess that the school's new disciplinary committee was unable to stop the first true problem, yes. Fair. Do you think we should set up a ranking system for emergencies? Like, would this be demon class disaster level, or maybe a tiger class, or... The disciplinary committee walks out of earshot. The Ninetales stares straight at you, through the small bush you're hiding behind, as though challenging you. Though its eyes have the same wild glint you've grown to know, it doesn't move from its spot. For a moment, nothing happens, but then... A frenzied Pokemon is attacking. How many Pokemon do you want to send out in response? I'm gonna need 3. Frenzied Pokemon have been the bane of my existence. Okay, it's hailing. Alright, let's get this attack down. Let's try a bit of fire on Ninetales, and... I'm pretty sure this is an ice type. Or, you know, Yuri could just be killed in a single instant. Feck. Or, you know, that could be a thing. Huh. Okay, never mind. Apparently I can't take on a single frenzied Pokemon to save my life. I'm sorry, what? Oh, great. Okay, Alright, this is not going well. Okay, never mind. Fuck! You can't help but feel as though this frenzied Pokemon was different somehow. Although its eyes were wild, and it exhibited far more power than it seemed it should have, its fury seemed directed. At who or what, you're unclear. You decide to leave. Yeah, great. That was fantastic. As you walk towards the baseball field, you see Flannery and Whitney sitting in the grass and talking quietly. You quickly hide in the dugout. I'm sorry I was a bit of a bitch. I'm sorry I was even bitchier. But I promise I didn't really think of you as a project, okay? It was a defense mechanism. A defense mechanism? Look, I like you, and you know I am a lesbian. I'm not gay, Wit. I know, and you're really missing out. But that's totally fine, but I can't just not be into you, you know? So I thought of you as someone I was helping as well as a friend instead of just a friend. I could live with that. Besides, it wouldn't be right. I'm trying to help you with your condition. I can't be thinking about dating you at the same time. That'd be, like, totally unethical. As a future nurse, I can't be doing stuff like that. I was scared, Wit. I was scared that your patience would run out. I know it's not easy to get along with me. You basically have to be friends with 2 separate people, and I don't think there's anyone in this school who'd be willing to put up with me other than you. What about Tia? Huh? Aren't you pretty good friends with her? Like, you've been reading your fanfics to her, right? So, you know about that. Don't worry about it, Flan. You're allowed to have other friends. How many times have I said you should anyway? Thanks. When I heard Sabrina say that you called me a project, that scared me. I haven't really been able to, do normal teenage stuff. I was too busy with the Lava Ridge gym, so I thought that you're friends with everyone, Wit. You collect friends like most people collect clothes. So I thought that you'd be easy to be friends with. You'd be easy to be normal with. I guess I was using you as well, but I guess you already knew that, and I thought if I was angry first, that you couldn't be mad at me. Nope. Huh? I didn't hear any of that. Really? Yep, I just heard a random bunch of secrets about who was cheating on who. Turns out there are a lot of scumbags in this school. Oh. I guess we all heard different things then. Bet you heard that But you heard about that bit about Hiccup, right? Oh, yeah, what was that about? Mind control? Say what? I don't know why Hiccup freaked out up there, but personally I think Sharon's just full of it. Mind control? Get real. Hiccup's just a regular guy. I mean, we haven't talked that much outside of classes, but if he was actually controlling people's minds, there's no way he'd put up with me in the morning. Besides, I don't think mind control is even a psychic power. Moving stuff with your mind, I get. Reading minds makes sense, but controlling minds? I don't think that's a real thing. Oh, it is actually. It's in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Esper Powers. It's extremely uncommon, even amongst powerful Espers. But yeah. Oh. Does that mean he does have powers then? No. No way. Well, yeah, a little bit. Tia told me about it. What? Tia's here? She's been missing for like a whole day. Oh, yeah, she just got back. From what? I think she said she went to a water park? There was a lot of water anyway. Why am I always the last to learn these things? Because you spent your childhood memorizing the ship names of every single character of a Galarian television show instead of learning sign language? That's a very clinical answer, Nurse Whitney. Alright, well, what power does Hiccup have? Okay, so what Tia told me was, Whitney explains the true nature of Phrenergy to Flannery. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Wait, so that means during that gamble battle a couple weeks ago, he only won because he had superpowers? That guy owes me $5,000. That's what you're getting from this? Wait, I turn into an entirely different person every afternoon. Making people understand your feelings a bit better isn't that weird. Though I'll admit I'm a bit jealous that he can just get Pokemon to listen to him. It's whatever. You don't turn into a different person, Flannery. Huh? It's always the same you. I can feel the anger you've buried in the afternoon, and I can feel your happiness in the morning too. It's all one Flan, and I'm friends with all of you. Thanks, Wit. No hard feelings about earlier. If you've got none for me. So, you know that fanfic you commissioned? Cynthia, Steven, a hot tub, and 50 pounds of butter? Well, Flannery and Whitney walk out of earshot. You decide to leave. Do I have to do another one? Okay, I don't care about NASA, so screw you. As you walk into the research center, you hear two quiet voices talking from behind a door in the back room. Can't believe what happened to them. Yes. I mean, that was seriously fucked up, you know? Yes. Sure, of course it could have been better if S didn't know all our secrets in the first place, but that was not her fault. No, I know. I'm not blaming her even a little bit.
I've got some pretty big secrets. I actually knew about her telepathy even before the school, and I made sure to talk with her to get a scoop on the situation. I still trust her not to spill anything important.
You don't think the secrets she revealed were important?
Well, no. Importance relative. I mean, most of it was just relationship drama from what I heard. Though, I thought I heard one thing I should probably check out.
I trust her as well.
How do you know her?
I eat lunch with Sabrina. She's a kind, thoughtful soul. Her telepathy is inadvertent and uncontrollable. I try to cultivate power, but I cannot imagine what must be like for her to live with an unwanted power for so long. I would have thought someone would have stepped up to do something when she was being attacked. I would have thought that when the moment came I could protect someone, that I could do something. But I failed, again, and I was as powerless as another was hurt in front of me.
Hey, B2, don't take it so hard. It's just part of society.
What?
Our society. We all live in a Pokemon world, you know? We're, in every way that matters, post-violence. We've got the Pokemon to thank for that. Even wars are decided through Pokemon battles now, but there are some problems that can't be solved through a Pokemon battle, and people have forgotten how to handle them, you know? They just freeze and hope that someone strong enough to battle away the problem comes around.
There are exceptions.
Yeah, most people can't even think of, throwing a punch, you know? The concept of physical violence is just non-existent to most people. But sometimes punches need to be thrown. Sometimes you need a steel dagger or a vial of poison or a quick sharp shock to the job. I mean, but that's not what this situation called for. Maybe it should have. I don't know. It's just so infuriating, you know? There are all these people, simple problems, that have what seem like simple, easy solutions, but the moment you actually use any of these solutions, you've opened the door to something you can't ever put back. It's like the ultimate weapon the Tyrant King of Kalos built. As soon as he built one, imitators started popping up all over the world, and what was meant to be a quick and easy solution to a war ended up being a problem for everyone for thousands of years. So, I'm not saying the solution to stop those purple pricks was punching them in the mouth, but it would have made things much... But would it have made things much worse? Would it have? Really? Oops. Sorry about that. I get a bit intense about personal responsibility sometimes. Seems the old mask slipped. Let me just,
Various construction noises? What?
Alright, I'm normal again. We cool?
I understand you.
Huh?
I have seen the violence people visit upon their fellow man, and I have seen the uncomprehending stares when I attempt to explain it. I, too, wear a mask.
I'm sorry.
And I for you.
No, I should have to deal with stuff like that. I signed up for it, but you're just a girl.
Yes, and you are just a boy.
I'm a bit more than that, though.
Are you? Or is that just another mask?
Well, let's talk about something else. Anyway, what do you think about Hiccup? I heard he came back.
I trust him implicitly.
Huh?
He assists me with my training. I have told him many confidential things, and not once has he been anything but supportive and kind to me. Besides, I am confident that he has not used his mind control on me, and if he has tried, I would have been able to resist.
So, you think he actually does have mind control?
I have heard no alternative explanation.
God, I've gotten some real shit for telling someone this before, but I think maybe explaining the truth now would help make up for it.
Okay,
so it's not mind control. It's actually when he tells people things and it just works.
Nate explains the true nature of phrenergy. As he speaks, it becomes apparent to you that he had somehow listened to your conversation with Professor Oak. So, he already knew, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know this?
That's private.
Fair. May I ask another question then?
Sure.
I would like to submit a change of name request. What? But I call you B too. Yes, but Leaf told me that if we ask you to, you will change our nicknames, so I would like to change my nickname. Geez, I never should have let her talk me into that. Fine, same rule as with everyone else, 3 characters or less. I would like you to call me B. What? Yes, B. But your name is B, and it is 3 characters long. Well, alright then. I've already got a B, so that's kind of confusing to be honest, but Y, B, and B are completely different. Right, but they're vocally indistinguishable. I'll know the difference. Yeah, so will I. I'll just have to get used to it. Wait, was that the joke when you said B and B are completely different? If you found it funny. You're funny. No one told me you were funny. I know some great knock-knock jokes. I'm sure you do, B. So, hey, when's your Quarter Clash match? It will be later in the day. It's a few hours from blah blah blah. B and Nate walk out of earshot. You decide to leave. Do I have to go see everyone? That leaves... I don't like Nessa. As you walk into the recreation center, you see Nessa and Rosa sitting on pool chairs talking to each other. You quickly hide behind a pile of towels. You notice the strange man standing next to you from Pewter City. What a mess. Yep. It must be nice to not be the biggest thing at school for a while, though. Maybe a little bit, but I didn't want this. Poor Sabrina. I take classes with her. I really thought she had a bit of an actress spirit in her. I had no idea about everything else. Yeah, I asked Hiccup on a date. Oh, you're dating? No, he never took me up on it. Yeah, because you're a... Anyway, can you believe that? Nessa, the model, asked him out on a date and he was like, no thanks. Ugh, look at me. Here I am, acting like it was ever anything serious. What do you think about this whole situation? I don't know. The whole thing about mind control sounds really far-fetched, like something a D-list director would come up with. But I don't think Sharon was lying. I know an actor when I see one, and I didn't see anyone lying up on that stage. Those purple students were full of it, though. They were lying out their noses the entire time. I'll take your word for it. What are you going to do? Gotta check something really quick. I'm sure. Okay. Good. May. Lay back and wait for all this to blow over, mostly. Don't you think we should do something? What do you mean? Well, you're kind of famous, right? Maybe we can do something about this situation. Protect some people who need it, or give a speech or something? Would your contracts allow you to? No. Hey, your net worth is about 30 times mine, so I'm probably not in any position to be giving advice, but you can just ignore those. What? Yeah, those contracts, I had to sign a bunch too. Not going to clubs, no posting swimsuit pics online, no drinking, no stuff like that. But I never paid attention to any of them. Really? Yeah. They set up all these rules. They try to control you, act like they own you. That's what they want you to think, because what they're terrified of is you figuring out that it's you own them. Girl, you can just ignore those rules. What are they even doing for you? Fire you? You earn billions a year. Couldn't they sue me? Probably. If they did sue you, would you ever work for them again? No way! Then they can't sue you. Oh, that's... okay. I have to be honest, the thought of this is super scary. Hey. Let's do it together. What? Yeah, let's do something you're not allowed to. Right now. What? Are you coming on to me? But God, wouldn't that be a headline? Movie star Rosa and model Nessa found making out in college pool. Yes, I am Brock and I would very much like to see that. If we sold pictures of that, we could both retire early. What? Sonia's told me about you, Nessa, but she told me you were really stoic and serious. Stoic and serious? Those are her words? Yep. That minx. I'm fun. I'm spontaneous. No, she's right. I wouldn't normally do something like this. I don't like seeing people trapped, and you seem trapped. I don't know if my key will work for you, but hey, at least you know it exists now. Thanks, Nessa. You can call me Ness. Alright, Ness. I normally just lay back and let things happen, but about the school, I think that might actually be the right call here. Really? Yeah, if we made some sort of public statement or whatever, it might just make things worse. I get you. If we said that Hiccup didn't have mind control powers or Sabrina didn't mean to read our minds, then my entire job is lying to people, so I guess people might not believe me. Though I'm really good at lying, but I guess that would be telling the truth. You get it, so we'll just sit back and wait for this to blow over. I don't think so. Huh? There's something we can do to make this better. We need to be friends to Sabrina. Run that by me slowly. She's famous now and can hear everyone's thoughts about her all the time, but she's alone. Doesn't that sound familiar? Yeah, I see what you mean. We know how to handle that, so we can help her. Besides, I don't know about you, but all my secrets are already public and on the internet, so I'm not sure what Sabrina could accidentally read that millions of other people don't already know. Same. Is it cool if I bring Sonia along? She still seems scared of trying to reconnect. I'm hoping that if I give her something to do, she'll be more comfortable. Of course, the more the merrier. Do you still want to do something illegal? Contractually disallowed, like partying, not illegal, like murder. Contractually disallowed, like partying, not illegal like murder. We can work our way up. Oh god, I just made another Raihan. I want a blip bug. What? You're from Galar, right? You must know where they live, right? I don't even know what a blip bug is. That's alright. Let's go to the forest. It's a bug type, so I bet it must be there. Alright. Alright. So, when's your Quarter Clash battle? I had to fight off some paparazzi, and Nessa and Rosa walk out of earshot. The strange young man standing next to you is visibly disappointed, but you decide to leave anyway, regardless of what did or didn't happen at the pool. You make your way back to the garden, thinking about everything you've heard. You hear some heavy footsteps, and a very guilty-looking Ethan sidles into a view from behind a bush. Sorry, man. I know I should have told you, but... Where will I dorm? Wherever I am, I guess. Huh? Come on, you didn't think I was gonna ditch you too, did you? Okay, I didn't exactly try to stop Dorm 151 from breaking up, but I didn't encourage it. Thanks. It'll be good to have a friend. Well, what do we do now? Ethan sits on the ground next to you. You sit down too. Don't know, man. You sit together in silence for a while. Man, my ass hurts. Try some squats. They'll build up your ass so it can take any kind of punishment. That might be the gayest thing that's ever been said. Hey, it'll work. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I definitely needed to get all those things out of the way. Had to see the results of everything that happened last Saturday. So, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoy making these videos, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy them. If you want to continue watching these videos as I come out with them, please remember to subscribe, like, leave a comment. If you want to play this game for yourself, down in the description below is a link to the dev's Twitter page, where you can find other links to the Discord server and to download the game for both Mac and PC. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk with y'all later, and that, as they say, is that.